Any? Do you have any new products coming down the pipe in addition to the pepper mill?
What? I was going to say next week. That's. I'm sorry. That's as good as it gets for me. Have anything coming up? Yeah. Talk to me Thursday. We actually have in-house. In-house, we have a semi-sweet elderberry. So, Anyway, as a direct sell, I have a semi-sweet elderberry coming up, and I think that, and we don't have a large enough batch of it for me to take that out to New York and Washington and Ohio and the different places that we go. So right now we're just trying that out as a direct product.
Do you have a favorite? What's your favorite? If you had to be stuck on a desert island with just one of your meads, which one would it be?
Oh my gosh, that is very, very, very difficult. If I could, I drink the most of my elderberry. I drink the most of the elderberry. Yeah. In fact, yeah, if I were stuck, maybe not on a desert island, because then I'd have to drink it really fast. If the desert island had cold storage, had a basement.
It's got a root cellar. Let's say it's got a root cellar.
And the root cellar.
A really big one.
So yeah. Now the elderberry actually is what I end up drinking. If I pull a cork, it's the elderberry, and when somebody else pulls blackberry, I never say no. So, and then every once in a while, I just be like, hey man, tonight it's the dry mead. That's all there is to it. And I do. I'll have like 3 glasses of it. Or I spent like a whole weekend camping once, and I was just like, I'm just in a mead mood. That's all I'm having all weekend long. So, but quantity-wise, I go for the elderberry.
There you go. I like that.
And I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of funny when people come up to me at wine tastings and they say, "What's your favorite?" I'm like, "Whoa!"
All of them.
Like, what? Why does you're not me? What do you? You might be an absolute cranberry person. Don't ask me what I like. So, and I didn't mean it that way. That made it sound like you shouldn't have asked me that question, but that's not what I meant.
No. I did some marketing research for a friend of mine who owns a meadery over by Asheville on the west side of the state here. And that was a question I got a lot when I was out there selling his meads for him. And it was, well, what do you like? And my response was always, I actually like them all. Now, my favorites are in this order. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Oh. And here's why I like them. And so I would say I really like this one because it's got really big flavor and lots of smoky undertones. I like this one because I'm a big fan of Christmas spices and it's sweet, and Christmas spices and sweet go together for me. So I always put that for me part in there because everybody's different. Because what I got a lot of here was I'd ask them what do they like, and they go, well, reds. Well, okay, what kind of reds? Well, red wine. Okay, what kind of red wine? Do you like Cabernets? Do you like, Merlots? Do you like, and they're like, just red.
You don't know. They don't like it. They like red.
No, it's red, yeah. Well, do you like dry or medium sweet or sweet? And they'd say dry. And half the time, those people said they like dry. I'd end up buying like the super sweet apricot mead this guy had. It was like, okay then, whatever. You don't know what you like. Here, try this. So.
Yeah, I've always noticed that people who say they like really, really dry wines have never really had a really, really dry wine and don't know what that is.
Well, and they also don't know that like 80% of Merlots are crap, I mean, I like a good Merlot. It's just really hard to find a good Merlot. They're like they're like jackalopes. They're very rare.
I had a sales rep who said, I have two favorites. One of my favorites is this one that I like the flavor of and I like to drink the most. But my second favorite is the one that I'm overstocked on in the warehouse, and you should buy some.
Good answer.
I always thought that was I'm like, oh my gosh, that is a wonderful, insight. That's like when you go to a restaurant and they push the fish, and you're going, wait a minute, is that because it's 2 hours away from being over the hill? But I like that. My second favorite is whatever I'm overstocked on, would please take 2 cases. Let me make that 4 cases, please. But yeah.
Yeah, really. So it sounds like you guys have got some interesting stuff coming up. I'm looking forward to that pepper one when it hits the when it hits the stores, or for my case, when it hits wherever it ships locally around here. I know you guys ship to North Carolina. I did check that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I've seen your stuff in a few of the places where I go, and I'm putting on a Mead Fest here in North Carolina, or rather, I'm organizing a Mead Fest here in North Carolina through my guy that I go to for beer, wine, and mead, and they wanted to put something together, and we're just absolutely like flabbergasted that I lived up the road from them. They're like, "But you got mead," and I'm like, "Yeah. Can we do this thing?" Yeah. So it was a mutual idea, but they did not. I don't think they had your stuff, so I will point out to them that they need to get your stuff and get it on the shelves.
Yes. Yeah, and I think our website is really good about, at least with our distributor phone numbers. Right now, my actual store list is really out of date. I've had people from stores call me and say, "Hey, I want on your list," and I've had people at stores that say, "I really don't carry it," and your website says I do. So
and people won't stop asking for it.
Well, maybe you should carry it then.
Yeah, maybe you should carry it then.
So, as far as calling our, distributor to see what the current stores are, that is actually accurate on the website. I hope. Almost, except for Florida, because they just got sold, bought, traded, or something. But it's just a different phone number. We're still available in Florida.
I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. Who's the Florida distributor?
So, right, it's a brand new. He just incorporated, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you call it. But he just started, and it's called Grape A.
Grape A?
Grape A. So he used to have it used to be called Apple a Day. So Apple a Day wine, and then he got bought by Tree of Life, and then Tree of Life is spinning it off again, and he's taking it over again, and he's calling it Grape a Day, because he probably signed something that said that he could never say Apple a Day again. But it's the same person that it was 8 years ago, and he's calling it Grape a Day now.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that telephone number is not accurate. But email me, I'll give you the real one.
Okay.
Did you have to educate your distributors, or did they already have half a clue what was going on with Mead?
Well, we got lucky in 2 regards, that we were really unusual offering a no-sulfite wine. And so a lot of boutique and organic distributors were interested in us. And so that was pretty cool at the time. Now, I think way more than half of the meaderies are not using sulfites anyway. I think that no sulfites in mead is possibly not even a big deal anymore. Because I know a lot of them are going that way. It's a big deal, I guess, in grape wines. So we had that in, and in California, our honey distributor, like us, anyway, our honey distributor got their wine distributing license. So that was convenient. So in California, we just added wine to our already existing distributor, and that was probably a very unusual situation. So, and I do have a hard time pursuing. Like, I have a distributor picked out in Oregon that I think we would be a perfect fit, but I approach them every 2 years, and they keep turning me down. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I went up there in person, it would be a different story. But I don't know. It's been kind of a nice. It's been kind of a nice growth. I think I met 2 of them at that natural food show. In fact, I know I did. I met 2 of them at that natural food show.
The one you're not going to because you're coming to the Mazer Cup. That one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was. No, I think that the natural food industry was established enough that saying, here, we have this really cool niche wine, was appealing to enough of them. So, it was pretty neat. More questions.
Manny's already hunted your guy down. He's got.
Did he find him?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's in Sarasota,
Really?
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Bruce Hyman?
We make fun of him because he puts the R on the end. Sarasota.
Sarasota?
But it's okay. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, it wasn't your out
yeah.
loud voice, and now it's recorded. You're in trouble now.
Only if he's listening.
Only if he's listening, yeah.
Oh, actually, no, that won't make him mad. We're buds.
Oh,
Anyway. Oh, no, that's not behind his back at all.
You pick on him about it to his face, huh?
I would.
Well,
Oh, gosh. Oh, here's the other good one.
Oh?
Oh, here's another cute one that I had thought of. Our Corker. The story about the Corker.
Oh, okay.
We went to buy our Corker, and I called around to see people that were already using it, and somebody said to us, "You should get the vacuum attachment." When we bought the vacuum attachment, the vacuum accessory, I guess, our bottles stopped exploding.
This is a good thing.
I was like, okay,
Oh my.
what did you do ahead of time with exploding bottles? Oh, we had it behind plexiglass. I'm like, I guess so. Oh my gosh.
Oh, because the bottles would explode when the cork would go in from the pressure? Is that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
That is not a good thing.
So that's a good lesson to talk to other people who have the equipment, eh?
Absolutely, yes.
We got an incoming call from Chris Weber. Hang on, we're going to bring him in here. And I just put everybody on hold. Sorry, guys. Hang on. All right, sorry about that. I'm going to... Chris, yeah, it goes on hold when I try to bring somebody else in for whatever reason.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got to figure out why it's doing that. I'm just going to add Chris to the call. But yeah, Chris Weber is in Washington. And
Awesome.
yeah, he has a meadery up there. So we're trying.
I see him on the AMMA, on the Facebook.
That's the guy.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh, and the phone call won't add, or then we'll tell him
it's
to
adding, but it's ringing.
tell him to tweet.
I know, right? That's what I tell people.
I don't tweet. I might have to, but
Yeah. I don't actively tweet. I take questions for the show, and I send out things through my when I put stuff on the website and on the Facebook page, it goes out to Twitter as well, but